Happy Tuesday, everybody. It's Anna from Pink Dragonfly Consulting here. Checking in with you this morning, just coming up to 8 o'clock on Tuesday morning, and it's the 30th of July. So we are just nipping in right at the end of the month. 30th of July. July has been money month, so every week I've been talking about a different theme to do with money, whether that's been forecasting your sales, whether that's been about your pricing, or whether you have identified any money leaks in your business. So we've been all over different topics, but basically about money in your business. Oh wow, the sun's coming out, how beautiful. So how are you doing? It's the end almost of the month of July, and I'm wondering how you've been getting on. I have got over in my private Facebook group on Friday, 8:30 till 9:30, we are doing a July business review and August goal setting exercise. It'll be about an hour tops. I'll be live in the group, and you are more than welcome to come and join. There's a really nice workbook that I provide for that, so if you've got time to do that, come and do it on Friday morning. It's all about reviewing the month, having a look at what's been successful and perhaps what hasn't gone so well, but identifying why, and then really setting some lovely juicy, stretching targets and goals for August, and keeping on top of your business even when it may appear that everybody else has gone to the seaside, because they haven't. There are some of us still working here in and on our businesses. Anyway, so back to the theme of money, and we're just rounding off July really, and I wanted to talk about business and beliefs and motivation and manifesting. So, very often, especially this month, you'll have heard me kind of saying, if you're in business, then it's not a hobby, is it, that you've got? No matter why you're in business, whether you want to make trillions of pounds or you just want enough for you and your family, a business is about being successful. And if you are running a business and you want it to be successful, then you have to be a savvy businesswoman. You have to be all over the numbers. You have to understand your numbers, but also it's about making money. And there is nothing wrong with saying that. Because if you weren't making money, you wouldn't be having and operating a successful and profitable business. When you run that business, you want profitable business, because that equals success, doesn't it? And success, being blinded by the sunshine, equals money, and money actually equals empowerment. So very often when I've been working with clients, a lot of women that I work with have found it quite difficult to actually say that they want more money. I think a lot of that is to do with our beliefs. So beliefs about money, what do we think that means for us, what's popular, forget what's popular, forget what everybody else is doing, forget what they're saying about what you should be or shouldn't be. What does money mean for you? And some of this will really come down to our childhood, how we've been brought up, what it was like in our homes and our families around money, who held the purse strings, whether it was our mum or our dad, who that figure was in our lives that we looked at and we saw their relationship with money. How did we see it being used? Was there lots of it? Were people frivolous? Were they misers or quite mean with money? What were we told? What were we told about what money was for us? So if you have a think about your childhood and how you grew up, that may be impacting how you view your money right now and how you feel about earning money in your business and your right to have it. Now, I believe that every woman who's running a business has the right to have a successful, a profitable business, which in turn empowers them. And not only generally have I worked with women who have found it difficult to say that money motivates them, this cropped up on a coaching call that I had yesterday morning. So the last few weeks I've been working with a client about keeping her motivation going, ensuring that she is motivated towards something. And we've delved into what that something is. And actually, money is a huge part of that. But what I've done, and what I've done in a few blogs actually over the last few weeks, is talk about what we do with that. So this particular client felt uncomfortable, or what, it didn't really sit that it was about the money. So that wasn't always a motivator just to have that. And that might be true for you. So I want you to think about what you do with the money. So if I think about some of the things I've done with money over the last few years, actually I've empowered myself. I have invested in other women. It has enabled me to do things with my family, with my husband, with my friends that I wouldn't have been able to do. And so it's not just this ball of money, you know, that you've got, it's what it enables you to do. So I have invested in a virtual assistant who helps me in my business. I have invested in an accountant, a female accountant, who helps me with my business. I have invested in a cleaner who happens to be female, and she helps me with my home and frees up my time. I have invested in a coach who is also female. It's not all about just being about the women, but when women have money, when they run successful businesses, when they are able to invest in others and do good stuff with that money, actually they invest in others. They make differences to other people's lives and other people's businesses. And so I'd really encourage you, if you're not comfortable, or if your money story from your childhood, or what's ingrained from years and years of being brought up a certain way, or having feelings about money gives you, park the money bit, think about what it enables you to do. So your motivating factor may be taking your family on holiday. Your motivating factor may be investing in a business coach. Your motivating factor may be having a cleaner or someone to do the ironing, or a gardener to help you in your home. And it's really about what that does and what that gives, and how that helps us help other people and invest in other people and help their businesses to be successful, so that they in turn can do a similar thing to what we're doing. And you know, those relationships with money can impact massively on our relationships with our other halves, with our family, with our businesses. So it's just worth thinking about this week, as we draw to a close for July, about what that means for you. What motivates you to get up in the morning, what you want to be motivated towards achieving. So what is being successful in your business going to give you? Yes, there's this pot of money here, but what does it enable you to do with your life, with your business, with your work, with your family, with your friends? That's the driving factor. And make that your goal. Make that your goal if that's the thing that makes you feel more comfortable about having a successful and profitable business. Okay, so I'm going to leave you there. I've rambled on enough about money, but just to remind you that we are live over in the private Facebook group Build Your Brilliant Business with Anna this coming Friday, which is the 2nd of August already, and we'll be doing a July review. We'll be looking at August, we'll be setting some goals, we'll be reviewing what you've done. And come and join us over in the group. It's all recorded. If you can't make it live, you can always watch back at your leisure. And I hope you have a fantastic day. I'll speak to you very soon. Take care.